Hi, this is Liz from Music and Things here, coming at you with another video. Now, right now I'm talking about a team that I like and that I'll be using later on. And also, we're talking about Scott Porter again a little bit as well. So this is a team that I like to use, and it's some Avengers, and many of you maybe have read the Avengers comics or watched some Marvel movies as well. Yeah, so this is a roughly 500-point team, and so yeah, and of course we've got Hulk from the She-Hulk series with his shirt there, and then we've got Shuri and Doctor Strange, and then we've got Carol Danvers, aka Captain Marvel, and then here there's Thor, aka the God of Thunder. And again, for those that know, it's Thor Odinson. So, again, just a reminder with Scott Porter, this guy right here.
He's only 25 points.
He's only 25 points, so that's a steal, honestly.
I can add it to the team and still be under 500.
And still be under 500 points, because it's just under 500 points with that team that I had. And so, again, as I said in the other video, Scott Porter has a special power where it says here, comic, knowledge, and acting roles. When establishing a theme team, choose any keyword, then choose a team ability that another friendly character or opposing character has on their dial. This game, Scott Porter has a chosen keyword or a team ability. During game setup, if Scott Porter is part of a theme team, increase the result of your first roll for your first player by 1. Just to clarify, that's not, it says, your roll for your first player by +1, right? So that being said too, with this team, they all have the Avengers keyword, so he would be able to use that team, so that keyword. And while she does have Avengers, and then also Cosmic Energy, you cannot use the Cosmic Energy because it says it's uncopyable. So you can copy the trait, the Avengers keyword, the Avengers team ability, but not the Cosmic one, right? So the Avengers trait team ability is for all friendly characters with this team ability. At the beginning of the game, choose a team ability. This character modifies the attack by +1 when attacking one or more characters with a chosen team ability printed on their base. So that means that whenever they're attacking, their attack would be +1 instead of, just the printed dial. And yeah, so that being said too, just always double check on your card. If the trait says uncopyable, like this one does, you cannot use that trait. But this one, you can use. So always make sure beforehand.
So I'm going to play this team later on.
So I'm going to play this team later on.
I'll let you know Scott Porter
and I'll let you know how Scott Porter was able to help the Avengers. And and definitely remember, Avengers assemble! Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe. And until next time, take care. Bye, guys. Hi, this is Liz from Liz's Music and Things here, coming at you with another video. And I'm here live from Untouchables Gaming in Milton. And they have actually 2 locations, one in Mississauga, one in Milton. As I said, I'm at the Milton location right now, and yeah, so if you are in the Milton or Mississauga area, definitely check out one of those 2 stores. And now, alas, onwards with the video. So as I mentioned, I really do like Avengers, and so this is one Avengers team that I put together for a game later on. And so this team here is almost 500 points, and also, so I spent a lot of points with those people, the big guns, so to speak. Of course, we've got Thor, and he's definitely a heavy hitter, right? And Hulk.
Thor's almost 200 points.
Thor is almost 200 points himself, and then Hulk is 80 points, and Carol is 70 points.
So you're already spending almost 400 points on your big guys.
Yeah, and then of course Shuri is 60 points, and Doctor Strange is either 75 or 40, whatever you decide to play him at. Definitely though, if you pay him at full value, at full point value, you get more clicks of life.
Because of my big guys, I've already come up to almost 500.
Because of my big guns, so to speak, on my team, I've already come up to close to 500.
Now what do I do if I want a Wanda and a Hawkeye?
Now what do I do if I want a Wanda and Hawkeye? Well, ask no more. Here is the Kooky Quartet set, which has recently come out, and a lot of people are really vying to get this set because it's pretty awesome, and it's also really good for those who are new to Clicks or who just want to try it out, and this has like your whole team already ready for you, kind of thing, right?
Each figure is either 100, 50, or 25 point level.
So each figure, you can play it at different point values, either 25, 50, or 100 points. And also, I decided to wear my Captain America shirt because I was doing this for you.
And Max let me know, say Max. Max let me know the comic theme, show the back of the box, that this was a tribute to a comic in late 60s, early 70s when Cap and the X-Men had redeemed Wanda and Pietro of serving their father, so they're good now. And Hawkeye, who had been a thief before he joined S.H.I.E.L.D., had just recently joined the Avengers as well. So this was a tribute to a cover or an actual time in Heroclix when Cap was showing off the new Avengers.
Okay, so now one thing as well, for those of you who don't know, Pietro and Wanda, their dad is Magneto. So their dad is Magneto, and they also have another sister that they didn't necessarily know about for all of the comics, but it's kind of cool that their sister also has powers.
Magnetism. And
her powers are magnetism, just like her dad's. And of course, Pietro, his power is speed. And usually in the comics and in the movies, he's had a blue costume. However,
when he served his father.
However, when he served his dad, and also in this actual set, he's wearing green and white instead of blue and white. So I really like the details though, and I'm also going to pull out Wanda. Here she is here. So this costume really reminds me of the TV series when she was dressed in her Halloween costume, when she and Billy and Tommy and Vision were going to a Halloween party on the TV series, and her costume looked just like this. And then this is the Captain America, and this is the Hawkeye. So for those of you that know, he's in all of the Avengers movies, but he also has the series Hawkeye, which he was in with Kate Bishop, who's the new Hawkeye that he's been training.
And one correction is that they're valued at either 100.
Sorry, one correction is that these clicks are valued at either 175 and 25. So I initially said 50 for the middle point value, however, it's actually 75.
So basically, what can you do? You can add these.
So basically, you can add all four of these for only 100 points for all four.
Bringing my heavy hitter team up.
And so now the team would be up to 600 points, and you've got all of these figures, which also gives you more actions per turn.
Still gives you only 6 actions.
Still only 6 actions overall, but
you have
more people and more life to sort of give in when you're playing.
And more options.
And more options too. Now as well.
We'll go through each character very quickly.
We're gonna go through each character now.
First.
So first we'll talk about Captain America.
The leader, Steve.
So here, let's get him there. So Captain America, it says here on the back, real name is Steve Rogers, and the significant appearance was Avengers number 16. So also too, all 4 of these clicks have the special power, which is the so this one says Cap's Kooky Quartet, and so all 4 of the cards, all 4 of the characters have that special power. So with Cap's Kooky Quartet, this power, it says when Captain America hits, After resolutions, choose one. Remove an action token from a friendly character. So say, for example, if Pietro had 2 action tokens, you would remove one, and that's a free action, right? Or the other one would be to heal a friendly character with 1 click. So that means that, say for example, if Carol was on, say, her 3rd click, so this would be a free action where she could heal 1 click of damage. Now she's on click number 2. Okay, so that's definitely a nice thing, and if you're using all 4 of these, you can do that special power more than once, right? Because they all have that special power. So technically, you could end up healing 4 people in 1 turn, right? In one of your turns, right? Or 3 people, I should say, in 1 turn. Or you could also take away 3 action tokens, right? Because of it says one of the 2 actions. So one of the 2 things, right? And so another power that he has, which is the fist, it says shield, bang, shot. Choose a square within range and line of fire that is adjacent to blocking terrain or elevated terrain. So we don't think we actually, oh yeah, there's some blocking right there. So if you, say for example, something that's adjacent to that, right? So like that kind of thing, right? So she's there, so that person's there, and then he's there, right? Okay, so yeah, choose a square that's within range and line of fire that is adjacent to blocking terrain or elevated terrain. Make a ranged attack as if Captain America occupies the chosen square. When Captain America hits 2 or more characters with a ranged attack, instead of normal damage, he may deal each hit character damage equal to his printed damage value. So you're not just doing damage to 1 character like that, you're going to do damage to both of them. Now that's pretty cool too, right? Okay, so another power that he has under the damage is leading a new team of Avengers, leadership and perplex. So that is his right power on damage. And he has the Avengers team ability. And so I did talk about that team ability on my other video when I was talking about Scott Porter and how you can use that chosen team ability. But I can talk about that again right now too. So again, with the Avengers team ability, it is for all friendly characters with this team ability. At the beginning of the game, choose a team ability. This character modifies attack by +1, attacking 1 or more characters with the chosen team ability printed on their base. So that's pretty cool too, right? That all of them have that. And of course, he does have sidestep on a number of his clicks, and he also has running shot is another movement power. And he's also
okay, no.
Oh, sorry. Let me just go back here. My apologies. Let's go back. So now again on Captain America, he has his movement powers are running shot and charge. So right now on the first click, he's got running shot. And then he also has, for the fist, he's got super strength. And he also has toughness on the shield and his combat reflexes. And he also has leadership. So that is Steve Rogers right there. Now, we're going to do Hawkeye next. Here he is. Okay, so this is one of Clint's more classic costumes. So if you remember in a lot of the Avengers movies, he just had on like a dark kind of costume. But then in some of the earlier comics, he had this pink and purple costume, and also too, Kate was trying to get him to use the purple costume as well in the show, and she was also wearing a purple costume. And of course, Clint has a lot of trick arrows and all that kind of thing, so that's pretty cool that he has a lot of those, and they'll do something different. So As with Steve, when we're talking about him, he does have the Heroclix Kooky Quartet special power. So again, when Hawkeye hits after resolutions, choose one. Remove an action token from a friendly character with the Avengers keyword, or heal a friendly character with the one click, right? And also another special power says, just try to make me look good, okay? Other friendly characters that have the Avengers team ability also have shield. See? And then as well, another damage power he has is whatever you say, Glamour Pants, range combat expert free if Hawkeye is adjacent to a friendly character that can use leadership and make a ranged attack. So if another character, like for example Steve, he has leadership, so does Clint, so then he can make a ranged attack, right? And then also, of course, there's range combat expert, willpower, toughness, energy explosion, precision strike, penetrating psychic blast, sidestep, and running shot. So here we go. There is Clint in all his glory. Now let's talk about the brother and sister here, Pietro and Wanda, better known as Scarlet Witch and Quicksilver. So again, just like the other two, they do also have the Heroclix Kooky Quartet special powers. So with Quicksilver, it says when Quicksilver hits, after resolutions, choose one. When an action token from a friendly character with the Avengers keyword, or heal a friendly character, one click. And then there's also this special power, keep the team moving, unique modifier. Other friendly characters that have the Avengers team ability modify speed by +2. So that means that you'll be able to move 2 more, kind of thing, right? And also, he also has I'm running circles around you, combat reflexes, super senses, and willpower. And he also has hypersonic speed, charge, precision strike, super senses, combat expert, and shape change. And real name is Pietro Maximoff, and the special appearance was Avengers number 16, 1965. And then
my favorite.
Now on to his sister Wanda, who is one of my favorite, and I actually do have a t-shirt also with Wanda and Vision. I ended up getting that because I love the series and that. So just like the other three, she does have the Heroclix Kooky Quartet special powers. So again, when Scarlet Witch hits, after resolutions, choose one, remove an action token from a friendly character with the Avengers team ability, or heal a friendly character with the Avengers team ability, one click. Teamwork is magic. So that means that other friendly characters with the Avengers keyword also have Mystics. So now those of you that don't know, Mystics does actually cause 1 click of damage to whatever
an attacker who hits.
So that means that even if they dealt damage to us, they also
and
have to
that's penetrating and uncoverable.
Yeah.
So if I was to use my Scott Porter, I wouldn't be able to copy Wanda's team ability.
Okay, so now just as well,
right?
Yes, that's correct. So now just another power that she has is the damage power, Hex, Vex, and Perplex. So that means that with that damage power, so that white power right there, right now she's got 2 damage there. So it's a special power with the damage. It says Outwit, Perplex, and Probability Control. So she's got all of those. So that means that you can outwit someone else's power. So say for example, if someone else had Outwit, you could outwit their Outwit, right? Or that kind of thing. And Perplex, you'd perplex up your defense and that kind of thing. And also you could prob anyone's roll, right? And she does have sidestep, and she also has phasing, teleport, telekinesis, penetrating psychic blast, super senses, energy shield deflection, prob control, outwit, and perplex. So this is a very good click, and definitely has a lot of gusto. I would definitely suggest this box set for someone who's wanting to get into clicks. And of course, all you would need to, in addition to that, would be your powers and ability card, as well as your tokens and your dice, and then a map like I have here, and then you're ready to play.
I'm going to add this to my 500 team for 600 points. I'll let you guys know how
I'm going to add this team to my other 500 point team that I showed you before. and I will let you know how it goes in another video. And let me know as well if you've got this box set already. And if you liked it, don't forget to like and subscribe. Thank you so much for watching, guys, and until next time, take care. Bye, guys.